lose me. You're going to lose me. Pretty Polly, lost forever.
Hi, this is Simon from Fingers on Plastic, and I know what you're thinking. What, twice this year? Steady on, lad, you'll do yourself a mischief. And yeah, that'd be fair play. Right, so I wasn't going to do a video today, but I picked something up that I've been on the fence with. Right, I need to talk about the issue with Takara Tomy, the Hasbro thing. So for me, I found that the noticeable increase in price and the, I think, noticeable decrease in quality has put me at odds with it for a little while. And I've not picked up many figures. Like, I wanted the Stunticons, but I wasn't going to drop 90 quid on that Motormaster because it just wasn't worth 90 quid. In my humble opinion. If you think I'm wrong, good for you. You know where the comments are, on a video over there somewhere. But every now and then a figure comes along that surprises you, and in this case a figure has come along that has made the whole tablecloth move. It is Transformers Legacy Evolution. I'm actually really, I thought it was just Legacy. I don't know what the Evolution thing is, but anyway, it's Beachcomber. It's a G1 Beachcomber, and it looks great. Now, is he worth 25 quid? We'll come back to that at the end of the video, because he was £24.99, which is a bit steep, I think. But stop nagging, Simon. Stop moaning. I know. But let's take a peek at the box. Plastic free. They're very proud of them being plastic free, because it's I just literally just there you go there. Plastic free since 23. I like this artwork on the side. I think it's fab. I just think that's really good artwork. I really like that. Don't know why. You know, every now and then a bit of artwork will just be like, that's really cool. I think it's because it involves the parrot. It just looks good. It just looks such a good figure. Anyway, here's the front of the box. Here's the side with the aforementioned snazzy artwork. Here is the back. Here is to the side with some additional what's coming up. Looks beastie and titany. Alright, I should be able to, you should be able to identify one of them, Simon. The truth is, you will notice that I am not wearing my spectacles. And it's just embarrassing after a while. But anyway, pretty decent box art. Let us flip it around and get him unboxed. Right then. Snippety, 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 snippety. And we have instructions. Back to the green. I like the green. I don't know why. There's something about the contrast of the green I quite like. We have his gun. Pretty nifty looking blaster. And we have an absolutely teeny tiny rubbery little parrot that's going,
Lose me. You're going to lose me. Pretty Polly, lost forever.
And of course, the man himself. I think he's great. I've been messing about with him for 5 minutes whilst I was doing the unboxing and getting rid of all the packaging and everything like that. He's absolutely bloody glorious. Right. I'm astounded. He's so good. He's chunky. He's got heft. He's got, I mean, that's the hollowest hollow bit you'll find on him, which is, you know, better than some masterpieces nowadays. He's got rubber tyres. Right? Rubber tyres. What? How? Why? What? That's awesome. And that's better than a lot of masterpieces. On a Deluxe in 2023. Rubber tyre. I'm struggling to get past that, I know. Some nice detailing in his chest. Nice little Autobot logo. It's just so good. A wonderful head sculpt. And he's posable, because he comes out, he's a bit, you think he's a bit bricky, but no, he's posable. He can offer a hug, he's got a nice elbow. His hands move. It's not, because normally when you get one that's got, you know, the side panels and things like that, it's just one molded unit. But his hands actually move in there. Who saw that coming? I do have a few sprue marks on the inside, but waist. Ooh. Thigh, knee, foot, the head, and look at the backpack. It's got the robot. Now, obviously, it's not as detailed as like the XTB Beachcomber, but when you compare the backpacks, you're thinking, oh. I think the only thing I'd have done a little differently, because he's got these flaps on the back of his legs, maybe they could have found a way for the seats to collapse again, and for the seats to go in the back of his leg. Other than back of it, I mean, it wouldn't be a massive thing, but other than that, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Right, where's that teeny tiny parrot? That'll come and sit on your shoulder, and then he'll hold his gun. I still have no idea what Evo-Fusion is. It can't just be them holding the gun, can it? Is that it? It's holding his gun, and that's Evo-Fusion. I mean, I know marketing's a tad out of control nowadays. Marketing crazy bastards, but you can't just call them holding their gun Evo-Fusion, can you? Oh, I suppose they can. Here we are. Pickings as to who they can stand with. A little bit short today, not gonna lie, I didn't have any to hand, but I do have Earthrise smokescreen. Oh, I quite like. And it's night and day that he's so... I quite like this figure. I can't lie. I mean, I was disappointed with his wheels and... Yikes. Back of his legs, but you know, masterpieces aren't that different. This is in a whole new league. Obviously, again, there's been a price increase, but does it justify it? Probably not. But they look great together. I'm super impressed. And he's so good, I'm even going to try and transform him on camera. And if anyone wondered what that strange noise was, that was Paddy clenching. He's far away in Milton Keynes right now, but I think he subconsciously heard me say, transformation on camera. I'm already regretting it. Right, I think you just have to pull this up like this. Untab that a little bit. And look at that. And then back down. And in there. Open up the legs. This is why we don't do stuff on camera. So I'm concentrating on that and belly talk pie. Can't think and do at the same time. Right, I got this right. Hold on. So I was just making sure those were tabbed in because obviously I couldn't quite see. I've tabbed the legs together, and then you just sort of pull. Make sure that's up there. And the seat's up there, and then just sort of fold him down in on himself. And you can see there's some tabs in there. I say you can see, I can't see what I'm doing. Just sort of hoping for the best at this point. Yeah, go together, you know you want to. And then a little squeezy. Oh, I really should have put my glasses on. I can't see what I'm doing. And underneath, fold that back down, and he should be all tabbed together. Right, let me just clean them up. I love beach buggies. I've always loved beach buggies. I'd like to have a beach buggy. I'd like to drive around in it. It would make me very, very happy. This looks great. The only quibble I could think of is I wish maybe they'd painted the front headlights maybe yellow or silver. I'm thinking I think I'd like them in yellow, to be honest. Is it what colour are they? Yeah, like the box art there, yellow. I think I'd have liked that, but other than that, it's great. And something I both like and dislike is you can get the gun, plug it on the front, and it becomes the sort of the bumper. Now it doesn't quite look like a bumper, but I like the because normally when you get a Beachcomber, the gun storage is, I think you can sort of sit it up here. I think there's a teeny tiny clip that I can't see that's gonna sort of just there. But normally with Beachcomber, it's either jarringly off the side or up on top, and I quite like it being the bumper. But I wish they'd have painted the tabs so it wasn't be quite so standoutish. And because of the rubber tyres and the fact he's a little chunky monkey, he rolls like an absolute dream. Probably the best rolling bot in age. He's absolutely great. Just real like childhood playability here. Yeah, it's a wonderful chunky little monkey. Oh, and he's rolled. Good job, he's got a roll cage, isn't it? Yeah, I really like this figure. So few quibbles. Like I say, you know, I wish they'd have painted the lights, the end, and maybe something with the gun so it works a little better as the bumper. But they've put some money in the budget on what a weird random Beachcomber. I mean, he's not on the list of many people's favourites, is he? You don't think, oh, Beachcomber, he's my favourite very often. I don't. Has anyone ever said that Beachcomber's their favourite bot? Is Beachcomber your favourite? I'm curious because he's had some budget, so he must be someone's favourite bot. And I'm just curious as to whose. And we'll just bring Smokescreen back in, and yeah, you can see the differences. Like, you have to say, it's like, how much better would Smokescreen have looked with rubber tyres and proper pinned wheels, by the way? The answer is this much better. A lot better. Like, the wheel difference is criminally noticeable, and I still quite like this. I love the colours of this guy. But he would be so much better if he had his wheels. But you can see that he's a chunky monkey when you put them together. But it works. He's so good. I'm stunned. He really is a good bot. Even the head sore. Maybe a flap or something I could put there. It wouldn't take much for them. They're probably already thinking it wouldn't take much for them to up this to a masterpiece. You know, trim a little chub and a bit more paint. Yeah. Is he worth £25? Oh, great, the detailing in there. Probably not 25 if I'm going to be honest, but he's good. So if you've got £25 and you're on the fence about him, he's absolutely worth it in that regards. He's just so fun. I'm pretty sure I've already... No, found the parrot. He's just saying, I'm pretty sure I've already lost the parrot. I don't know where he can sit and... Oh yeah, he can store just behind. There you go. You can use the parrot as a mud flap. Why not? Well, I suppose if you really wanted to be crazy. No, not so much there. Right, Yeah. I don't know what else I can say about him other than what I've already said about him being great. So I'm going to stop rabbiting on like a lunatic and say thank you very much. Ta-ra.
Fingers on plastic.